I'm just doing my warm-ups here. I'm just doing my warm-ups, my vocal warm-ups during the premium minute. You understand that we have to get warmed up here. It's quite dark in the Pacific Northwest, and it feels like this. This is how it feels. It feels black and white. It feels gray. It feels dark, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's how we're displaying ourselves this evening during this Schizo radio stream. Thank you all for tuning in. Okay, I think I'm warmed up. But so we're here. We're doing prank calls, and that's all there is to it. And we're warmed up. I just did my warm-ups. Big K with the 2 says, sent you some Craigslist numbers, boss. Hell yeah. Let me see here. I got a few I want to do. Oh yeah, I saw this earlier. I'm probably going to do one of those at least. But yeah. How is everybody doing? The premium minute's over. Bongo Congo 88 says premium minute is so over. It is so over, but now it's regular minutes. Now everybody is able to enjoy the stream. T4K says this is 11 p.m. here, Vance. It's past my bedtime. Well, that's unfortunate. East Coast people that live on the East Coast be like, I have to go to bed when it's 8 p.m. on the West Coast. If you buy Vance plutonium, then the stream occurs 3 hours earlier. You get a 3-hour early stream. It's like when they air a TV show at like 5 p.m. Eastern time or whatever. You know how it goes. They will air episodes of shows early for East Coast people that have to go to bed. And this is the same thing will occur if you buy the Vance plutonium. It's only $200 a month. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. Nobody in my stream is going to call Bleech any names, so wrong neighborhood. You're putting time out. I'll give you another chance, but no one's going to do that. Shout out to Bleech designing the thumbnail in every thumbnail. Okay, let's get to calling. Yeah, T4K already watched the stream. He's already seen it. No surprises here. Okay, this idea came from, I want to say Alexander. I want to say it was Alexander. This is the rain test. Hi there. My name is Thaddeus. I'm with the National Weather Service. How you doing this evening? I apologize for the... Oh my God. He's not having it. Sometimes the Weather Service has to call you at 8 p.m. And I'll explain why. Mm-hmm. Hi there, sir. I apologize for the late call. I was notified that one of our agents was supposed to give you a call earlier in the day, and for some reason or other, it didn't happen. So I was tasked to step up here and give you a courtesy call. My name's Thaddeus. I'm with the National Weather Service. Mm-hmm. And how are you doing this evening? Mm-hmm. That's excellent. Well, we wanted to let you know we're going to be running a series of tests on the morning of December 18th, and specifically the rain test, because it is getting to be that time of year. And basically how it works is the fire department is going to come and bring one of their trucks, and they're going to shoot some high-pressure water at your home, test to see if it's able to withstand high-intensity storms. You there, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And basically how it works, I mean, I just explained how it works. And so it's going to last about 30 minutes minimum. And we have to go around and do this to every house in the area. I don't know if you remember the whole Texas thing that happened a few years back. Do you remember that? It snowed in Texas. Do you remember that?
Mm.
Hi there, sir. This is Thaddeus again, and I'm sorry to keep bothering you at this time of night, but this is important. So a few years back, it snowed in Texas, and essentially it was the first. Oh.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated. Your call has been forwarded.
Okay. We'll try somebody else. I'm gonna do a different setup here.
Hello.
Hi there. My name is Thaddeus. I'm an artist in the area, and I wanted to. You said you had a studio available, and I wanted to inquire about it.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. What do you want? When do we want to tour it?
Well, are you in a? It sounds like you're 10 feet away from the phone.
Oh, sorry. You're on speaker. Well, can you hear me better now?
That's a little better. If you could get a little closer.
Hi. Okay. How about that?
That's excellent. That's perfect.
Oh, good. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. It's at 20. It's at like an art building. They have a gallery downstairs and art studios upstairs.
Mhm.
And yeah.
I'm an artist.
Oh, cool.
So basically, I got this marble slab,
Oh.
and basically what happens is we kind of put the slab up, and so we want Nick Swartson involved. Is that going to be a problem?
What?
Because he's on board
What
with
is that?
it. Oh, Nick Swartson, he's just a guy,
Oh.
and we want him involved. He's on board, but he wanted to make sure that nobody has any Nick Swartson problems here at this studio.
What? I don't understand.
Well, he's doing it. He calls it unbequeathed, and it's like it's apparently it's a mixture of cubism and neoclassicism.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, and it's all photorealistic as well. And he just wanted to make sure that there's no issues, there's no Swartson ban or anything like that.
That'd be weird. It sounds like Tamara Olympica's artwork. I love her. She's an amazing artist.
Can you
Is
say
that
that?
kind of his style?
What's that?
Is it kind of similar to Tamara Olympica? The artist? I really like his artist named Tamara Olympica. Does neoclassical Cubist style artwork.
Oh, it's similar.
Not Cubist, but more
It's
more like it. Like Picasso's neoclassical period or something like that. I like that stuff a lot.
would you mind moving your lips a little bit when you speak? Just it's hard to it's hard to quite understand what you're saying.
Oh, okay. Sounds cool. Yeah. Do you have a website? Your artwork?
Not currently, but I mean, I had when it got taken down. by some Swartson. I guess I don't know what you would call them, but they're against Nick Swartson, and we're associated, and they got it taken down. My website,
Oh.
but so that's why we wanted to make sure this is a Swartson friendly establishment.
Oh, I don't see why it wouldn't be. Well, uh, I mean, he's an actor, isn't he?
Yes, Nick. Yes, Nick Swartson.
Oh, cool. Well, I don't see anything wrong about that. I mean, it just it sounds kind of cool. Yeah. You know that this whole studios are run by Tom Franco, who's a famous actor too.
Oh, Tom. He's one of the Franco brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably. I think he knows Nick Swartson. Just tell him
Oh,
that
cool.
that Swartson. He's on his side, right? He's he's pro Swartson in this whole ordeal.
I have no idea. I mean, I don't know. I'm looking at. I mean, he sounds like a cool person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
but,
cool. And he's doing it. It's called Unbequeathed. Is his new like art thing that he's doing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so he wants to come in with his band. So he has this. They're a group. They're an avant-garde like performance piece. I guess you could call them a band. I don't know what you call them. They're called Pupil Matter, and it's featuring Nick Swartson.
Huh.
And so they're a 5-piece at this point. I want to say Franco was involved in the beginning when they were a 7-piece, but I think he dropped out to do other things. But now they're a 5-piece, and they kind of just carry all their wares around in a wicker basket. And then they just pull up to a venue, and then they're ready to start moving.
Are they a musical band?
Well, it's more of an immersion than an experience.
That sounds cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's cubism. There's lots of cubes. Trust me, you'll have more cubes than you'll know what to do with. And then there's neoclassicism, and it's all photorealistic. So like, you can send it to your parents, and they'll know what it means.
Oh wow, yeah. I mean, it's not like there's anything like hurting people or anything. It's just the style that is different.
Well, so they were calling it the reason it's so controversial. They were calling it anti-music, and Nick Swart. They said a lot of musicians were saying that this is unacceptable. This is anti-music, and they were saying we make music. And we don't appreciate this anti-music
that's ridiculous.
thing. And so they were trying to get him shut down. And and they've effectively done it at this point. It's not looking good for Nick. But we want to change the narrative with Unbequeathed, basically.
Okay. Well, the only thing is I live here, so I mean, there's a lot of art studios, and I live here as well. And
we just have to. As long as you're pro Nick, then I think we got something going here. And
I like my here. Yeah.
Yeah, you live. Yeah, okay. So you don't mind us coming into your home and doing this installation?
Well, it might. We used to look at the studio because it's like we divide it's like a giant building, and we have like divided up into art studios.
Yeah.
If you have enough room, you can do it for sure. Yeah, it's like
we got a
20-foot
marble slab. That's the main attraction. Would that fit in there? It's 20.
Difficult. It's upstairs.
It's 20 feet by length. We can carry it. We've carried this thing up many flights of stairs.
How many pounds is it again?
It's about 1,500 pounds, but we have a whole crew here working on it. So we've moved this thing many a time. It shouldn't be an issue. Well, and you can just sit back and relax. Like, you won't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
We'll handle the moving to and fro.
Yeah, the only thing is maybe you should talk to. Well, the thing is, the floor has been kind of like, it's kind of jittery. I mean, one studio, it's kind of. I mean, I'm worried about the weight on the floor. It's the only thing, but maybe there's something we could work in the backyard with that.
We could put it in the yard. We could put it in the yard. We could put it in the yard. We could put it in the. We can go anywhere. We can make this thing fit wherever it needs to fit.
Okay.
We can cut it in half.
Yeah.
It comes in 4 sections, so we could only bring. We
Okay.
could bring like 2 sections. We want to bring it minimum 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it fits. It's designed to fit.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Well, maybe you do a tour tomorrow?
Yeah, we can tour the place tomorrow.
Okay, sounds awesome.
And Nick is. I mean, you probably know this if you hang out with the Francos, but Nick has a bit of a problem with needles.
Needles?
Yeah, needles.
What do you mean?
Well, injections. I'm not saying he's going to necessarily do them in your home, but he.
Well, I take steroids myself. It's just
nice.
The doctor prescribes them to me.
Yeah,
but
cool.
they don't work. But just,
Did you say they don't work? What did you say?
They haven't worked yet. No, they haven't worked.
Oh, they don't work. Wow.
They make me feel better, but they don't help me. I want them to help with my exercise, but they haven't yet. They haven't really.
Wow.
Yet, but
yeah, well, maybe talk to Nick about it. I think Nick might be juicing as well. He's injecting a lot of different things. I don't even know what half of them are. I'm just his manager.
Okay.
And that's his kind of personal thing.
Okay, well, it's not math, is it? It's not math, right?
No.
Okay, that's good.
No. But he might, you know. I'm not saying he's going to necessarily use these needles in the vicinity, but he has them. He might have them on him during the event.
Okay.
Just a little bit, tiny.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. If you're doing steroids, like it's probably going to be comparable. You know?
Okay. Well, let's tour tomorrow. We'll see how it goes for sure. I think.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
the art sounds great. The art sounds really great. Yeah.
It's great. This is the biggest. This is a marble slab like you've never seen.
Huh.
And it's authentic marble. There's engravings. People are comparing it. They're comparing it to the monolith that's been going around.
Wow.
I don't know if you know about that one, but so I have the monolith.
Yeah, the one in Europe, the one like the famous one.
It was the one that manifested recently, and it was and its powers were reaching, and you know the whole deal. You already know about the monolith.
I think I heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're monolith savvy. I could tell. I could tell by as soon as you picked up the phone, I could tell that you knew about it.
Well, let me look it up. I mean, I think I'm thinking about Stonehenge right now. Is that it or?
Oh no, it's a new monolith.
Huh.
And it just revealed itself like recently, probably like a month or so ago.
Oh yeah, like from 2001.
Maybe. I don't know.
Huh.
I mean, it comes around every once in a while, but it just came back, and it's kind of like it decided that, I guess it manifests. I don't know. It's in correlation with elections, and it has all these sorts of things we don't really know about yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never heard of that. I mean, I'm looking at it. It looks cool. I never knew it was a thing.
It's pretty cool. It's down by Rupert's Ravine if you want to check it out. It's in town.
Huh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And so basically you're down to we can kind of tour the place, and we can bring the slab and see if it'll work out.
Well, let's think. I just worry about the floor because I mean I don't want to like collapse the floor or anything.
Oh, you don't want it to scrape up the floor? Do you have hardwood?
No. We have these wood floors, and it's just like it has broken through sometimes with heavy objects. It kind of.
Oh, okay. What we can
that.
do, and this is a Swartson thing. This is not necessarily me, but what we can do is we can carpet the whole home there, the whole building there, all the floors, and we can just carpet the whole thing, and then this slab will be able to glide around like it's on ice. Well, and it's not a problem. We've done this many times. We
Yeah,
can even
but like,
carpet
during
the
the tour, like,
walls.
was it?
We'll carpet the
Yeah.
walls too, probably just to make sure. And that's actually part of the piece is the carpet walls. I so
Okay.
we will be doing that regardless.
Well, let's tour tomorrow. Not, don't bring that thing with you. We'll measure it and we'll figure things out and
Oh,
stuff.
we can bring it
But
in no problem. Like we got guys that can just move this thing in and out no problem.
well, let's maybe bring photos of it. I'm just worried about it might damage the weight, might damage the floors, and
We
so
can bring
let's see
a
what happens.
prototype. It'll be the same height and width and everything, but not the same weight.
Well, let me talk to Tom about it and see how he feels about that first. But
Yeah, see, just tell him that
but
it's Swartson's thing, and
yeah,
he knows Nick.
okay,
Yeah,
cool.
and
Sounds
just
great.
and tell him we'll carpet the walls and we'll put the carpet on the floor, so nothing will get scratched or dented, and we'll just bring the prototype in. It'll be the same height and
Oh, they're not the
weight.
same weight. Oh,
But
okay.
it's a different one. It's not it's not going to be the same. This one won't do damage, but it'll give you a good idea of what we're going for, basically.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
and
let's see.
you can trust Nick Slab. Like he knows what he's doing here. He's been an artist for I mean decades at this point.
Okay. Okay. I think we should do a tour tomorrow, but let me just well, I just think maybe that we will do two tours. One where we just look at the place and just feel it out, and the next tour
Yeah.
we could possibly bring that with us. Is that okay?
I mean, we like to have the slab at our handy. You know, we don't
Uh-huh.
necessarily need to bring it in at first, but we have the prototype too. We carry both around, and it would be good. So we want to bring the prototype in. Basically, we'll knock on the door with the prototype in our hands, and we got the guys to do it. And trust me, we can move this thing around. It's no problem. We can move it in and out. If something's not working, we'll swap it. You know, and it comes in 4 sections, so we can bring a fourth of the slab, a half of it. We've done this so many times that we just have it under control essentially. So we just want to make sure you and Tom are not worried about this at all.
Well, let me call. Can you call me back in just a few minutes? I'm gonna just talk to him and ask him what he thinks about bringing it over first.
Okay,
And is that?
and just let him
I'll
know
call you back.
it's a Swartson thing. Just send me a text and then I'll call you back if that's okay. Because I'm calling
Oh yeah.
around. I'm doing like I'm his manager, so I'm calling a few different places right now. So just send me
Okay.
a
Cool.
text.
I'll do that right now. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks. I'll talk to you soon.
Appreciate you.
Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, so he's gonna send us a text, and then we're gonna hear about whether we can bring the slab in. And Tom Franco knows Nick Swartzen, so this shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, we got some chats to read. Rage against the Anal Bees with a 5 saying, last time we went to an anti-Swartzen establishment, they started rounding us up into camps. Do not want that happening again, obviously. Big K with a 2 saying, now are the tenants allowed to have pizza parties? Rage with another 5 saying, Nick's got a bit of a problem with needles. Is that going to be okay? I said that one. That was a good one. Yeah, this guy's on steroids. And then Rage with a 2 saying, don't worry, the slab folds. It folds, yeah. Cosmo95 with a 2 saying, should mention the prototype does contain asbestos. When he calls me back, I will say that. I think the original guy with the rain test is now calling me back, so I'm going to give him a call. Let me find the notes. Hi there, this is Thaddeus with the National Weather Service. Are you returning my call? I wasn't sure if I called at a wrong time, but as I said, one of our agents was supposed to notify you of this earlier in the day. For some reason or another, it didn't happen, so I was tasked to kind of pick up the slack here.
Okay.
Okay. And how are you doing this evening, sir?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. So basically, this test is going to last 30 minutes minimum. It could last up to an hour. But basically, we just have to go around to every house in the area, and the fire department is going to come and shoot water at your home, high pressure water at the home, and I mentioned earlier the Texas situation. It snowed in Texas, and what that did was basically these homes were not accustomed to withstand the snow. So it resulted in national disaster and tragedy. And ever since then, we've been tasked to go around and do these tests in areas with hotter climates.
Hmm.
Okay. And your home is going to be subject to this on December 18th.
I don't have a home.
Well, it's going to be the building.
I stay in
And
a
we have to call everybody in the area.
I live in my car.
Well, we're going to be blasting the car then.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm afraid so, because I don't know if you remember the Texas thing, but it snowed in Texas,
No.
and it resulted in national tragedy.
Okay.
And
How can you
basically,
help me?
cars were disintegrating because these cars weren't used to the snow, and homes as well. And so basically, a fire truck is going to come on December 18th, and they're going to hook up to a fire hydrant. And if you live in your car, I guess they're going to be blasting your car with this high pressure water. And we do
So you're gonna
advise,
clean my car?
well, I guess so, sir, but we do advise that you stay away from windows during that time, and stay indoors at all costs until we give you the signal. Are you there, sir?
This sounds sketchy.
I assure you it's not. My name is Thaddeus Quick, and I'm with the National Weather Service. And ever since the Texas incident a few years back, we've been tasked with performing these tests, making sure facilities, homes, I guess your car is your home, but we have to make sure that these facilities are able to withstand severe storms. And especially in hotter climates, because these hotter climates are not quite accustomed to these storms.
Do you believe in God?
Sir, that is neither here nor there. We're talking about weather, the climate. The climate is changing. I'm sure you're aware. It's snowing in Texas.
But if you
And,
believe in God, you'll be protected no matter what.
Well, sir, we're not here to comment on your beliefs, but we are having to call you to warn you that this is going to be occurring.
Mm.
And so
So
basically,
you're saying I'm going to be going through severe weather or something?
yes, we're testing to make sure that your home, your car, as you put it, is able to withstand a high intensity storm. And so we're going to bring the fire department is going to come and bring one of their trucks and blast it with some high pressure water at the nearest fire hydrant.
I can assure you that my car or wherever I am can withstand any nature but God.
Well, that's great. So there shouldn't be a problem then.
Mhm.
But we still have
So
to
when would
conduct
you
the
like to
test
start? You
anyway.
can come tomorrow?
December 18th.
I won't be here December 18th.
Okay, but the car is okay. Well, that might be better anyway. But the car is going to be in the area.
Do you even know where I'm at?
Yes, that's why we called this number. Yeah.
So
And
where
so
am
the
I
signal.
located?
Well, we advise that you stay inside and away from windows during the test. But if you're not going to be home, that's no problem. Until you hear the signal, of course. And the signal will tell you that it's safe to come back outside.
Okay. What's the signal?
Well, the signal is going to sound like a cow mooing with two car horn beeps at the end, and that will be the signal that it's safe to come out. Do you understand?
Of course. I
Okay.
clearly understand.
Okay. So we're just gonna come and blast you a little bit, and it sounds like that'll be no issue. You won't be around, but the car will be parked and ready for it. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it'll be 30 minutes minimum. Most likely it's longer than that, but we say 30 minutes minimum. Sometimes it'll be shorter, but this one, in this area, it sounds like it's going to be longer.
What area am I located at, actually?
So this is Vegas. These are the hotter climates that we're looking at. And so
Not in Vegas anymore.
and I wouldn't waste your time moving around because the address is linked to this number, and so we'll just kind of find you wherever the car's parked. So, but it sounds like there won't be an issue there. But
apparently,
if you're in the car, just stay inside.
You know, though, because I'm not in Vegas.
Just stay inside the car, sir. And we're going to just shoot some of this water at you. It's high pressure.
Okay.
And just stay away from the windows in case they don't withstand.
Uh-huh.
And then once you hear the cow moo, still stay inside, but if you hear 2 car horn beeps at the end of the cow mooing, then you're safe to leave the vehicle. And the water's warm. Don't worry about that.
So, what do you get out of this?
Well, I am paid salary to make these courtesy calls.
And your company uses...
The National Weather Service.
Okay.
And there's really nothing else to it. So we're going to be coming around, it's going to be 7:30 a.m., December 18th. And just stay inside, basically, until the blasting is over. And you'll know, and how will you know the blasting is over? Do you remember?
When you turn off the water, yeah.
No, there's a signal. Do you remember the signal? I just told you the signal twice or maybe 3 times, sir.
Okay.
And do you not remember the signal?
Do you remember my name?
Your name's not on file here.
So how did she get my number?
It's linked to the address, and we have to make these courtesy calls. Somebody was supposed to call you earlier. It didn't happen.
What address are you?
This is Vegas. This is Vegas. So what do you remember the signal, sir? I cannot hang up the call until you say what the signal was. If I have to repeat myself, I will.
Go for it.
Okay, so the signal is going to sound like a cow mooing. Do you remember this? Do you remember this? With 2 car horn beeps at the end. And once you hear that, it is safe to leave the vehicle. Now, can you repeat that back to me?
Why?
So then I can hang up the call and I've done my job. That's what I'm on salary to do.
Is it being recorded?
What is that?
Is it all being recorded?
All of our calls are recorded for quality purposes, sir. But it will not be dispersed amongst anything else other than just for our records.
That this call for the beginning will be contacting my lawyer. So your salary will become mine.
So you said you're going to be contacting your lawyer because I did not tell you that this call is being recorded?
In the beginning, yes.
Well, I did say that. If you were listening, I called you 3 times previous to this, and that's what I said.
Not once did you mention it until...
I actually did. Go
back. Is there anything else
And I
could
have
help
the
you with
records because I've been
I
recording.
you have the recording, although you're am I right? Not even telling me that. That is, may God bless you and have a great night.
Thank you, sir. And on the morning of December 18th, just be prepared for the water. Don't leave your vehicle. And do you remember the signal? Okay. I believe I got a voicemail about the slab? Oh, no. No, I did not. That was from this guy. Okay. We got some chats. Swag Jefferson with $2.34 saying Vance going to the moon, hashtag Viking CBD. TNT with 2 saying I believe in destructive high pressure fire hoses. Oh yeah, because he asked if I believed in God. That's what I believe. Destructive high pressure fire hoses. Rage with a 2 saying I'll put it to you this way, Jive Turkey. I'm a Fed. Indisfisgender says, imagine being gay and homeless. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay. Alright. Let's do another one. We had, these were some ideas from the last stream that either I can't remember. They just didn't work out last stream. But I'm going to try them this time. And I just gotta find. I'm going through my notes. I gotta find where they're at. All right, roofing company. Oh shit. Okay. Well, that roofing company is unavailable. This one might be able to help me out though. They got COVID-19 updates. I'll be sure to read them all. I'll read their COVID policies.
Google and its partners may record or return this call for quality or research purposes, subject to our privacy policies.
And what is your privacy policy? I need 24-hour roof repair. Okay, fuck that. We're just gonna keep trying.
Google and its partners may record or return this call for quality or research purposes, subject to our privacy policies.
Come on, though.
Thank you for calling Experience Your Friend Gutter Cleaning. This is B. How can I help you?
Hi there, D. My name is Thaddeus. I was looking to get a roofing job done, and I was wondering if I could kind of get an estimate here.
Okay, was this for roof cleaning?
Well, it's for a multitude of things, not necessarily cleaning. We kind of want to replace some shingles and do a whole job here. I can explain a little more if I need. So
Okay. And was this for moss removal as well?
yeah, we probably remove the moss, and then well, maybe not because we're trying to replace the shingles. So maybe we can just leave the
Okay.
moss on the current ones.
Okay, give me one moment. Okay, can I get your first and last name again, please?
Thaddeus, and then my last name is Quick, like you know, Quick.
Okay, so just confirming that's Thaddeus.
Yes, actually.
And then Quick is Quick.
Yes, perfect.
Okay, and
That's
what's
the
the
first
property
time
address?
that's ever happened. Okay, so we're in North Bend. Basically, my roof is on a 75-degree angle, and we wouldn't want to do this until about January. But basically, our shingles have been through the ringer, and we want to replace them.
Okay, and what's the property address?
And so we're wanting to get glass shingles because we live in a nice forested area. This is North Bend, by the way, about the address question. North Bend. We live in a nice forested area, and we want to be able to look out and see like some of the foliage inside. So we're looking to get some glass shingles here.
Okay. Okay, and what's the best callback number?
It's 253.
Okay.
336.
Okay.
0590.
Okay, and just confirming the whole thing, it's 253-336-0590.
That's the one.
Okay, and may I ask how you heard about us?
Say that again.
May I ask how you heard about us?
Oh, just I got it it was on Google.
Okay.
It was on the forums.
Perfect. I'm gonna send this information over, and I'll have David, the owner, reaching out to you over text or phone call.
Okay. And so essentially what we want to do, so the roof is a 75-degree angle, and we kind of just want to build a flat roof on top of the original.
Okay.
And we're going to,
Yep,
we'll
you can
we'll
go
just
ahead and give all those
expand.
details to David when he reaches out.
Okay, and we'll just expand our living space in accordance to it, because we just want to look out and see the trees and the stars. And this we can only do this in January. Mid-January is basically the only time we can do this.
Okay. Okay, I'll go ahead
It's
and let him know.
75 degrees angle-wise, but it'll be most likely 13 degrees temperature-wise. But, we're prepared to... We have hot cocoa and gloves.
Okay, yep, I'll go ahead and send this over, and I'll have David, the owner, reaching out to you.
Okay, and so... Also, have you heard about this capybara going around?
Unfortunately, I'm not.
Okay, well, do you have Nextdoor?
I do, but I am with his receptionist service, so I'm not in your area.
Okay. Well, where are you at?
So I'm on the East Coast.
Oh, okay. Well, that should be no problem. This thing, I mean, apparently these things are native to those parts.
Okay, yep, like I said, I'll send this over, and I'll have David reaching out to you, okay?
Okay. Well, I also had another question, and this is actually a question from Rage. He's one of my friends, and he lives with us. And he gave me $5, and he was asking, can we make the shingles out of transition glasses, and if you would need his prescription. And that's from Rage.
Okay, yeah, so that I'm not 100% sure. You would have to ask David.
And he sent me $5 to say that.
Okay.
Okay. And TNT also sent me. That's another one of my friends here.
Yep, I will go ahead and send this over. I do have other callers, so I
Well,
do need to
TNT
let you go.
TNT did send me two, so I am a little obligated to tell you what he said. Does that make sense? He's just wanted to get this message out there.
Okay.
Okay, he says he believes in destructive high pressure fire hoses. That's what he says. Is that something that you can incorporate?
So I'm going to go ahead and send this over to David, but I do have to let you go.
Okay, well, he just deserves to be heard. He's lived with... Okay. I hope your messages were... I hope it was worth it. I don't know if she heard them. I don't know if she heard them. You know, I don't know if she understands, but hopefully she at least heard them a little bit. Okay, let's call the solar salesman. Let me find the solar salesman number. This is from somebody. Morp K. Wanted me to call a solar salesman. Let me just go over the notes. How's everybody doing? Rage with the 5 said, "Can we make the shingles out of transition glasses? Do you need my prescription?" I said that. I said the exact thing during the call. Mason, yeah. This is a 24/7 roofing service. That's why they answered. What's up, Lo Cemento? What's up, everybody? We got Goblina here. We got everybody. Sean's here. Bumaclot's here. Bug is here. I want to call Bug's number again, but I think I might save it for the next time. I don't want to... A lot of the times when I get a good number, I call them too much, and then they just block me and it's ruined. So I'll preserve the Bug number. May Jock says Vance is here. That's true.
Hello.
Hi there, this is Thaddeus Quick. I live in the Strawberry Farms neighborhood. You came and gave me a sale pitch about Ion Solar.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing excellent. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm alright. I just got done watching the football game a little bit ago.
Oh, which one?
Tonight, I watched the Jets game. They played the Raiders. It was the
Oh,
last game on.
what happened?
They won by 4. The Raiders won by 4.
That's good. I love they. Well, I just wanted to let you know that I'm interested, due to some unforeseen circumstances.
Okay. Let me put you on like a speaker. Okay. Basically, I can get you scheduled for an appointment over the phone if you want. We build that custom free proposal based off, like I said, based off like your last 12 months energy usage. So typically, usually most people just log on to their AEP account online, take a screenshot, or if I'm there in person, I can even just take a picture of their phone while they're holding it. But anyway, that builds how we build the proposal, and we just send it in, and to the text, and they build it up, and then they come out at a date
Yeah.
and time that's more convenient for you
Yeah.
to go over it with you for and everything.
Yeah.
So if you want, I can get you put into a slot where we can come back for you.
Yeah.
When would be a good time? What were you
anytime,
thinking?
Anytime.
So
basically,
we cater to our customers, you know.
Well, basically what happened is that so the monolith started radiating, and it just so happened to breach the paneling of my domicile. And so basically our electrical is all backwards. Like I turn on the light switch and the microwave turns on, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And so and that's not really something that we're looking to have as a feature in this home. So we're hoping the solar
absolutely.
so we need the solar. And this thing manifested just last week. Nobody truly knows what it's all about, but apparently, it reveals itself here in Strawberry Farms. They say septuessentially.
Wow.
Septuacentennially, my mistake.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, shoot, that's never a good thing. It's an unusual thing to have come up, but that's a bummer that you're dealing with that.
It's it's bad timing on our part.
Yeah, exactly, right.
So, well, first off, I respect your hard work and I understand your struggle. One of my two fathers also had a stoma. So I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And
right.
do you? And I hate to ask this over the phone. Do you partake, my friend?
What's that?
Do you partake?
Oh no, I used to and stuff.
Come on.
No, I can't anymore.
I'm cool.
I get tested all the time and stuff.
I won't test you.
No, I'm saying for like I go to the doctor I see all the time. I get tested monthly usually for him.
You smoking it?
Every other month, if not that.
You're smoking it. Come on, you're smoking it.
When it becomes recreational, I might.
Well, the reason I ask is I was wondering if you wanted to come do this installation and we spark one up and kind of study this monolith, and the ancient hieroglyphics that are scrawled upon it.
The way it works, I usually just set the appointments, and then a tech who's way smarter than me with all the numbers. These are the people who actually build the proposals based off your bill. They are the ones.
I don't know if they can possibly be smarter than you.
Those are the ones who come back out, man, and those are the guys who come back out and actually set you up with whatever you're interested in.
Okay,
I'm looking to become one of those people. I'm trying to transition from setting appointments to going out and actually doing the installs and being the tech. So,
well, you're well on your way. And so I partake. I'm sure you've gathered.
Okay.
And I'm catatonically stoned currently. If you can relate to that. If you can relate to that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
So I'm scared and lonely, and if you want to stop by, just let me know.
Oh, hey, I feel what you're saying. What you're saying.
So let's look into this solar thing, and you can check out the monolith too. It's down the street. We'll just go check it out and see the scrawls. They got the hieroglyphics on there, and.
All right, man. Well, okay. I got your number and stuff. We'll just send me shoot me a text message or something.
Oh yeah.
And
I'll shoot you a text.
What's that?
Oh, I said I'll shoot you a text once I'm able.
Okay. Okay,
and
man.
We'll check this thing out.
Yeah, well,
And it
I'll
seems
make
like it's
sure and
even
get over
rising. It
there
seems like
and
it's rising right now. If you want to stop by like
okay.
tonight, maybe.
I'm not sure if I can. Tonight's bad for me, man.
What are
I
you
gotta
doing?
think. This is honest. My dog's kind of fucked up.
Oh fuck.
I don't know if I might have to take him in to get him put down. Actually, to
Oh
be honest,
fuck.
he's a yeah. Well, I'm not sure if
Nah, he'll be fine.
It
He's
wouldn't
good.
be tonight. I would take him in, but it might be within the next couple of days if he don't get any
Fuck.
better. Yeah, like this last week, he's getting a little bit older, but he's got a bunch of health problems as it is. So I've
Fuck.
known that this part might be coming. Yeah, I could send you a picture of him. He's a border
Nah.
collie, but he weighs like 115 pounds. He's just got all these health problems.
Holy
It's really
shit.
sad, actually.
Well, fuck.
So
Well, don't worry about it.
yeah,
Just do what you gotta
but that's
do.
what I was
We'll
saying.
do this solar thing later.
Yeah, man.
We'll do the solar
Yeah,
thing
that's
whenever is
just
a good
really
time.
what it is. Yeah, for sure. For real. That's why I said I got your number and everything. You got mine. So, yeah. Yeah, man. The dog thing is, it's hard on me.
Yeah, don't
It
worry.
really is.
Yeah, trust me. I got a
You
pit bull.
know.
I tried to. Well, I don't have a pit bull.
Oh,
I tried to buy one from this
oh
girl that was
okay.
selling them.
You
And
never
then
tried to go to like a shelter and get one, or you want to have it from like when it's a puppy so you
it
can have it
was
its
it
whole
was
life?
basically I wanted this specific pit bull from this specific girl, and it didn't really work out. And so I kind of understand.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
they
get what
weren't.
you're saying.
Yeah, so do what you gotta do. We'll talk about this solar thing whenever it's a good time.
Yeah.
Just
All
give me a
right.
text.
Yeah,
Send
yeah.
me a text.
I will do. I will do that.
All right. You
All
should.
right.
What are you getting into tonight? What else are you doing?
To be honest, man, I mostly just have been sitting around hugging on the dog, trying to comfort him. To be
God damn it.
100%,
You,
I've you know, mostly just petting them and telling them, just
hang in
basic
there.
shit. Yeah, man. Like I said, so you know, trying to
Dude,
comfort them, keep them good for next couple of days at least. Hopefully he gets better. But if he doesn't, he's to the point where he's like pretty much not able to stand up and walk outside and inside to go to the bathroom. And once that happens, you just have to put him
Yeah.
down. Unfortunately, if he can't go outside to go to the bathroom, so and it's about that time. So yeah, fucking.
Well,
But
that's horrible, man.
yeah, but other than that, no, man. I just got like normal shit. I got a work meeting at noon tomorrow. Every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday we got like team meeting bullshit.
With
The
the
standard
solar?
for my for that job. Yeah, standard stuff.
Fuck.
But aside from that, I'm a pretty boring person, man. I usually just go to work and show my dogs, take it easy.
How many
You
dogs?
know?
How many? Do you just have the one?
I got another one, but he's way older than the one that's real sick. He's 14, but he's kind of like just getting old as hell. He seems healthier than the other one by far, though. Like this
Yeah.
other one's definitely gonna. He might. I don't know if it's his back right leg. He's got like I don't know what these huge fucking knots are. It look like arthritis or something, but they're like baseball size. Like if a human would get rheumatoid arthritis, and he's got it on all of his legs and shit. And taken
Dude,
him to the
yeah.
vet a couple times, and they've never been able to figure out what it is without doing. They've done blood work and they don't know, and I've never had them sent in for X-rays just because of the money and shit. But at this point, I'm definitely considering my options with the poor guy. So
Yeah. I had a dog. many years ago that had that it looks like a baseball in their leg kind of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on. Yeah, did he quit walking? Did it hinder his ability to move eventually?
It honestly went away. It went away after a while, but
See, that's what I'm hoping that this might happen with him, but his is growing like larger. It's making his whole foot inflamed to where it's like swollen. His paw's 2 or 3 times the size it normally is.
Could you put him on the phone? Could I talk to him?
But he can hear you.
You can hear you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's laying down with his eyes closed, but my phone's on speakerphone.
Okay. What's his name?
His name's Apollo.
What? Apollo?
Apollo, yeah, like
Okay.
the god of sun and music. Yeah. I call him Paulo, but his name's Apollo. Yeah.
Apollo. Does he look like he's answering? Apollo.
Oh, that's a good boy. I have an Android. So sad. FaceTime and show you. He's a sweet dog, actually.
Apollo.
He's a sweet dog. Yeah.
Well, Apollo, get better, my man. Get some rest. You know, maybe give him
That's
some.
what
Do you give
he-
him like wet food? Do you give him like the good food?
I give him mixtures. Either I'll give him like half dry, half wet, and I like stir it in. I'll like stir in a can with regular food.
Yeah.
And split that between them a couple times a day. I give him treats all the time. But like I said, man, that's just he seems like a happy dog. He just looks like he's in a lot of pain, and not much we can do for him. One thing I will say he does like, this motherfucker will like if there's any, he likes to lick like resin off of any THC resin out of bowls and shit or shit. He'll always be licking that kind of stuff off people's fingers and stuff. If they break it up, he'll go try to lick your fingers. So I don't know if that has some type of like the CBD healing for his joints or something. That CBD for dogs are always trying to sell.
Yeah.
There might be something to that, because he's always seeming to want it, Yeah.
And he licks it up. Does he see? Yeah. Well, I would say give him some of that.
Yeah, well, shoot, I try, here and there, but I don't know, like, what's healthy. Shit, after the first one, it's recreational, it'll be a lot easier for you to just go into a store and say, hey, can I have just, like, something that has actual stuff in it that will get him out of pain, too? Because, like, the THC part is the part that would get him out of pain, CBD is good for him. That's good for inflammation and shit, but, like, if I wanted to make him just comfortable for his last, couple months of life, and, if I could give him, like, an edible type thing, he'd just be in comfort, I would think. So maybe after the first, I'm sure he'll be able to, because I'm guessing, I don't know how long it'll take him to get shit in stores, but I'm sure they're already preparing it.
Yeah.
They want that tax money, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, I know what you mean.
But, alright, man, fucking...
Hey, just take care of him. Don't worry about my solar, I'm going to be living here for years. So
I got it. Yeah, that's what's
send
up.
me a text or whatever, and just let me know how he's doing. And
all right, for real, man. I appreciate the call. I appreciate the thought.
Yeah.
And I'll keep in touch with you, man.
All right, do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's.
All right, buddy.
I'll call you again sometime, and we'll talk. We'll talk about music or something cooler.
Yeah, for sure. There you go. Oh yeah.
And we'll get high and shit, and we'll do it all.
Yeah, something less depressing. I feel like, yeah, man. Just like I said, it's not much you've ever had a dog a long time, you know how it is. It's
Oh, yeah.
when you're coming to the end. Like I said, I lost my partner of 10 years, so, a year ago. So for me, the dogs were all I had left. So once I lose these dogs, it just is what it is. You just gotta keep going.
You got me
Life goes
now.
on. I feel it. Life goes on for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Life goes on. Well, man, I appreciate the call. I'm gonna get off of here, and you fucking. I'm jealous that you get to be all stoned up. I'm probably going to bed shortly so I can get up for work.
Yeah, I don't want to keep you up. I don't want to keep you up.
Well, I'm gonna stay up for a little bit, hang out with the dog, just in case he goes in this next week. Spend as much time with him, but then after that, hit that hay for a while. But all right, man. We'll get in there and we'll hang out or something one of these days.
Oh yeah. Okay, man.
All right, man.
You take it
Sounds
easy.
good.
Hang in there. Stay in good
Yep,
spirits.
and you too, man.
All right, and I'll talk to you later.
You the same. All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Later. God damn. Bumbleclot with a 5 saying my bad. That was Bumbleclot's number. I'm sure you didn't know. No, I mean, we never know. We never know with these. That was heavy though. Damn. I don't even know what to say. But that sucks. Cosmo 95 coming in with the 2 saying blue waffle dog food worked best for my dog. And then Herb Dean's dad with a 28 saying I am once again late, Vance. Have some money. Thank you, Herb Dean's dad. Thank you, Cosmo. Thank you, Bumbleclot. Thank you all. How's everybody doing? How's everyone doing after that? We gotta, this is the Therapy Gecko stream, so just say what you're feeling. Super Quizzy coming in with a 2. Why is your music so macabre? Is that pronounced macabre? How do you pronounce this? I'm looking it up.
Macabre.
Macabre. Why is my music so macabre? It's just how it be. It's just how it be sometimes. Bug says I need a pick-me-up. We're going to, we'll do a pick-me-up. We're going to call a janitor service. It's not all doom and gloom here. I just need to look up something real quick so that this call is believable. Okay.
Thank you for calling.
You're welcome. Alright, there's more janitor services we can call. And we need them.
Thank you for calling Clean Commercial Cleaning. Please wait while we connect you to the next available agent.
Please hold while I try to connect you.
Compton with a 5 says, call Bug's number or I'll never watch again. She loves you, Vance, and she's waiting for your call. Don't disappoint her. You can't just... I've made the mistake before. I've called Brent Weekly too many times. I've called The Wicker Man too many times. You have to space these out. Oh, shit.
Hang up or press the pound key for more options.
They're not open. Even though it's 24/7. Even though it's 24/7. They're not answering.
Please leave your message for 702.
Oh, shit. The mouse went haywire. Okay, these numbers aren't working. Let me... They're defective numbers. Let me see if there's any other 24/7 janitor services. This one is claiming that's what they do. Okay, we can do this. Okay. All right.
Hello.
Hi there. My name is Thaddeus. I'm the owner of the Capitol Grill restaurant on 4th. I wanted to inquire for your services. I do have a big job for you guys, if you're prepared for it.
Can you send me a request in an email?
I can only do this via phone currently because it's kind of a emergency.
And when you will need a cleaning?
Definitely tomorrow morning. And we'll pay double, we'll pay triple, doesn't matter.
No, the problem is I don't have nobody available tomorrow morning. I mean, I have, but everybody's...
Okay. When will they be available? If we pay triple, will they be ready? At that, if you tell them that we'll pay
triple,
well, if it's an incentive to get them here sooner, will it happen? That's what I'm asking.
I can do Tuesday morning.
Okay, Tuesday morning will work. I guess that'll work. But basically, so I own this restaurant on 4th. It's called Capitol Grill. And basically this YouTuber came by and he brought in 50 homeless people into the building. He was filming some video where he was paying for homeless people's meals. And these bums basically ransacked the place. And so now the place is ruined and customers are... Like, we can't clean it on our own. We need a cleaning crew here. They basically all these homeless people, they piled into the bathroom and they started tallywhacking off, and they brought entire turkey legs into the stalls and threw the bones everywhere. And one guy was doing fent in there, and he started eating the urinal cakes after doing the fent. So now there's urinal cakes everywhere. They took the doors clean off the stalls. They took the doors off the stalls. There's doors everywhere. And most of our staff are disabled. We can't necessarily pick these things up and put them back.
Wow.
They started eating breadsticks off of other people's plates.
I understand.
And this one guy got spaghetti sauce on the ceiling, and I still don't really know how he did this. We have 20-foot ceilings. I have no idea how spaghetti sauce got on the ceiling. But we have ladders. Do you have ladders?
Yes, we do have.
Okay, good. Our problem is our ladders are only 10 feet.
Not not so tall.
They're not. Probably we would need a 15-foot ladder minimum. Do we need to special order this? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I think we need to order those.
Damn it. Okay, that's fine. We'll put it. We can do that. Okay, we'll make it work. There's noodles.
Can you send me some pictures?
Yes, I'll send you all the pictures. There's noodles dangling from the chandeliers. That's no joke.
No.
Noodles dangling.
Okay.
Sometimes, like, a customer will be eating at the table and a noodle will fall onto the table. This is a problem. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And there's croutons permanently stuck to the dinner forks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they were stabbing these croutons, but it was incorrect, and they're permanently on there now. We've tried everything. We've tried steel wool. We've tried soaking. Nothing is working. Do you have any tips, advice for that?
We have some products with enzymes.
Okay.
It's the only thing that I think now. But,
Okay.
So what's the name of the restaurant?
It's called the Capitol Grill.
Capitol Grill. Is in Olympia?
No, it's in Seattle.
Seattle?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Okay,
bags.
please send me some.
There's bags.
Send me some.
There's bags, ma'am. There's bags of illegal substance in the toilets. They shoved them in there. So we're gonna need plungers, to put it lightly.
Do you have the plumber, or you want me to call with who we work?
You might need to call. You might need to bring a plumber to plumb this stuff out. And there's an entire steak stuck to the underside of the table like a piece of gum. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This homeless guy took the whole steak and slapped it on the underside of this table.
Wow.
And it's stuck there. We
So
can't
are
get
they
it off.
now out from there?
We've tried everything. We can't get it off. And we don't want to buy a new table.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying here?
Yes. Yes, I understand.
And you can get this plumber to come plumb this. Right?
Let me try, but I'm not sure. I will try. I will try to call somebody to see how are they organized. The problem is nobody can from today to next week.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Okay.
So this one homeless guy, he whipped a piece of cheese at one of our waiters, and we can't remove it from him either. Can you clean humans? Can you? Holy shit. Okay, I got a text from, I think this is the guy that lives in his car. I called this guy because he's advertising selling dogs on Craigslist. And he said, "Thaddeus, may the Lord bless your soul and rebuke you from evil." Well, that's nice. Thank you. And I'm getting calls back from somebody. I don't know who this is, but we'll find out.
Hello?
Hi there, who's this?
You just called? Maybe you're looking for cleaning or something?
Oh, I was looking for cleaning, yeah. So,
Yeah, what were you looking to get cleaned?
yeah, so I own the Capitol Grill on Las Vegas Boulevard.
Okay.
And so basically what happened was we had this, he's a YouTuber. This YouTuber came in and he brought in 50 homeless people, and he was filming a video where he was basically paying for all their food, and he thought he was doing this nice thing to, you know, put it up on the internet and people would think he's a nice guy kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So he brought, okay, so you know what I'm talking about. But so this guy brought in 50 homeless people, and basically these people were a massive problem, and now we got to clean all this up. They all piled into the bathroom at one point, tallywhacking off, brought in turkey legs into the stalls. There's bones everywhere in the bathrooms.
Okay.
Turkey bones, chicken bones, you name it.
Wow.
One guy was doing fentanyl in there, and he started eating urinal. He started eating urinal cakes.
Oh
And so there's it's
Oh my
everywhere.
gosh.
It's everywhere, and he's spitting them up because obviously you can't really eat these.
Yeah,
and,
no
and
kidding.
so he was swallowing them, vomiting them up. So there's all sorts of. It's a mess. They took the doors. I don't know if you guys can do this. They took the doors clean off the stalls.
Oh my gosh, dude.
So there's stall doors all along
Yeah,
the
we can
bathroom.
reinstall the doors.
You can do
Fine.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
You're a lifesaver. You're a
Yeah, we
lifesaver.
can do that.
They
Wow, man. They
they
came in and wrecked the place.
Yeah, they wrecked the place, and this YouTuber is not taking accountability at all. His name is Lyle Drescher,
Mm.
otherwise known as Therapy Gecko. Have you heard of him?
Mm.
His
Okay.
aunt is the nanny from that show, The Nanny. Do you remember that show from the 90s?
No way.
Yeah, that's his aunt. And so he came in
No
here.
way.
Yeah, and he called us and said we want to do this video. We said sure, it'll be good promotion. You know, we're paying. He's paying for homeless people's meals.
Wow.
And he comes in here and basically these people just ruin the place. And then
Oh my gosh.
and we're like, you know, can you pay for this? And he's basically saying no.
Yeah.
He's basically said no. So this is on our dime, but you know, we're fine. We'll pay for it. Sounds like you guys are lifesavers here. The stall doors especially, we weren't sure if you could install doors.
Yeah, we'll be able to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll clean up the place and we'll get it sanitized and we'll fix whatever we really can. I mean, if there's
That's
anything else
awesome.
broke.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. These guys,
No problem.
I shit you not. These guys were eating breadsticks off of other people's plates. They said these guys were well behaved, like homeless people. They were taking food off of other people's plates. We didn't know what to say.
Dude.
We didn't know what to say. I'm pretty sure they're gonna cut that out of the video.
No kidding.
Yeah. There's
Dang,
okay.
man. Yeah. So what we can do is, how big is this place?
It's quite large. I'd have to get. I might have to text you the exact dimensions and everything. But
Text me the
do know-
dimensions. If you could you please give me some photos?
Yeah.
And then tomorrow during the daytime, I'll go ahead and get you a quote. Okay.
Definitely. I do
What's your
want to
name?
let you. My name is Thaddeus.
Thaddeus, nice to meet you, Thaddeus. I'm Jordan.
Yeah, nice to meet you. And thank you for taking this call. I know it's kind of late.
No problem.
I got there's like 4 more points that I should tell you before I even send you pictures because it's ridiculous.
Okay.
So
Hold on.
this guy, are you ready? Or
Yeah.
okay, so we have 20-foot ceilings in the restaurant. There's spaghetti sauce on the ceiling.
Oh,
I don't know how one of these guys managed to get that up there, but there's spaghetti sauce on the ceiling, and we've tried to get it off. We don't have ladders tall enough. I
Yeah.
don't know if this is I don't know.
We'll take that on too. That's fine.
Okay, excellent. There are noodles hanging from chandeliers that are similarly quite high, and we can't reach noodles. And so, we can't just shut down the restaurant. So we have customers
kidding.
coming in, eating, and every once in a while, a noodle will fall on their table. And I know, and we have to explain to them what happened.
That's ridiculous.
It's quite ridiculous.
Oh
And this
my God.
Lyle Drescher fella is not answering our voicemails, and his aunt his aunt is no help either. We've tried to contact his aunt. It sounds like these people they're excuse my language, pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Pieces of shit. And I'm sorry, I'm ranting at this point, but
Yeah,
I
that
appreciate
is
you
so
taking this
crazy,
call.
man.
There are croutons permanently stuck to dinner forks, and this seems impossible to me. I have no idea how this happened. We've tried steel wool, we've tried soaking, we've tried everything. We could just buy new forks, but we want to.
Yeah.
We just want to.
What restaurant is this again?
The Capitol Grill.
Wow. Okay. And what type of food do you serve?
We serve about everything. It's Italian, American. We got burgers, pizza, pasta. salads,
Okay.
some fish here and there.
And is this your restaurant?
Yeah, I own the place.
Okay.
Yeah. And so these were homeless people, right?
Yeah.
And like I said, they were all in the bathroom at one point. There's illegal substance shoved into the toilets. We've had to close the toilets. It's insane. It's insane.
Okay.
We've tried
Do me a favor, Thaddeus. Do me a favor. Send over the pictures, and then it's getting a little late. Let's talk tomorrow, okay?
Okay, that's great. There's one more. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that these were things you're comfortable with.
Of course.
Okay.
There's nothing that we can't do.
There's
things we can do, but basically there's nothing we can't do.
Okay, that sounds good. And you know, I'm mostly just embarrassed at the condition of my restaurant at this point. So I just want to warn.
Establishment, Thaddeus. Establishment.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We try to keep it high class here, and it's hard to do so under these circumstances. But I will send you pictures. And,
good, man.
And I'm not even kidding you. This guy put a steak on the other side of a table like a piece of gum. And it was stuck there for a night until it fell on somebody's shoe. These guys were ridiculous.
No kidding.
Okay. Yeah, but sorry to keep you on the line.
I got you, Thaddeus.
Okay.
I figured you out.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
I will
Thanks,
send
man.
you the pictures. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Bye. All right. He figured me out, he said. He had me all figured out. He knew it all. Okay. I think I'm going to do one more and then call it good. I might finish it off with a Denny's. A story complaining about the ketchup. Rage with the two saying, what if you call a gas station and order gas? Could maybe do that. I feel like they would. I don't know how long that one would last. But I can't have this going too much longer. Maybe that is a good one. I'll do a Denny's. I'll end it with a Denny's. My cat is scratching at the door. Let's see, Denny's. Let's try Denny's in Florida. These are my favorite to do. They're the long-winded ones, telling a story ones. I don't know how popular they are with the viewers. I like doing these ones. If you don't like these ones, I'm sorry. I'm trying to have a combination of all sorts of styles of calls. But I'm going to end it with this one. If this is not your preferred style, I understand. Thank you for tuning in anyway. But we're gonna do it here. Rage coming in with the 2 just before I was about to click dial. The ketchup was yellow because it was so old.
Thank you for calling Denny's. We're always open, serving our guests 24 hours a day, every day of the year. Order anytime at dennys.com. To place a to-go order by phone for pickup or delivery, please press 1. To speak to a Denny's team member, please press 2. Thank you for calling Denny's. We're always open, serving our guests 24 hours a day, every day of the year. Order anytime at Denny's.com. To place a to-go order by phone for pickup or delivery, please press 1. To speak to a Denny's team member, please press 2.
I already pressed 2.
Thank you for calling Denny's in Florida City. This is Arlene speaking. How can I help you?
Hi there. So I essentially have a little complaint, just a small complaint. We were in there yesterday, and it was about the food and the service and things like that. I hope this is the right number to call, but right?
Yes. You're calling Florida City?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm calling the
Okay.
right place.
So basically, we came in, and it was me and my brother, and my brother's wife was the situation here. And my wife wasn't able to attend until later in the evening. And this gets important later, but so we sit down and we order, and I order a burger. My brother orders the same burger, and his wife orders the same burger as well. And immediately I'm thinking, this is insane. Like, what are the odds that we all order the same thing? And it turns out, so we put the order in, and they put it into the kitchen. My wife wasn't here yet. She did not appear at this time. But so we put the orders in, and they were being made. And then my wife showed up, and the waitress came by at the same exact time and said, "So, let me guess, the burger, like basically the same burger." And we all, and the three of us went, "Yep." We said yes. And she wrote it down and took it to the kitchen, and they started making it. And my wife, she didn't want to make a scene. She didn't say anything. But basically, and so our 3 burgers came. We were eating them, and then a while after that, hers came, and she wouldn't touch the thing. And so we noticed this. We're noticing this, right?
Yes.
Right. So we notice this, and we all ask her, what is wrong, honey? And she says, well, this is not exactly what I wanted. And we say, what do you mean? So we all ordered the burger, the same burger, and we thought, what are the odds of this? Right?
Correct.
And when she showed up and the waitress said, "What? Let me guess, the burger?" We said yes, because the stars were aligned. That's what we thought, right?
Correct.
So it turns out that's not what she wanted. She wanted a double cheeseburger, and she got a single. And she said this to me. She whispered it in my ear. She didn't tell the staff. It was my job to tell the staff, she said. She said, you have to tell them. I'm not going to do this. So I told the staff, I said, excuse me, my wife, she wanted the double cheeseburger, not the single cheeseburger. And they said, okay, we'll just bring you out another patty, and we'll put it on top of this one. No problem, right?
Do you know who your server was? This was you were eating here, correct?
Yeah, we were eating here. I don't remember the server's name. But so they wrote this down, and they said basically, okay, we can do this. And she couldn't say this herself. It was me. So I apologize if it sounded like I was the one making this request. It wasn't me, it was her. Just so you know. Just to set the record straight.
Correct.
And basically, so they came out with this extra patty, and the waitress said, would you mind opening up the top bun, taking the top bun off so I can put this one on? She hadn't taken a bite yet. She wouldn't take a bite of the thing until they brought the extra patty. That's just how she is. Right? So they said, "Could you please take the top bun off? We'll put it on." And it's as if to make it right, as if nothing ever happened. Well, she wasn't happy with this. She said, "Why should I have to take the bun off when it was your mistake?" And me, my brother, and my brother's wife all looked at each other and we were like, "Uh-oh." Right?
Right.
And we knew what this meant. We knew that she wasn't quite happy with this, with the service occurring at this time. So I whispered in my wife's ear because she doesn't like these things to be known. But I whispered in her ear, "Honey, it's okay. I will take the bun off." She said, "Okay, do it." But she whispered that in my ear as well, and the waitress didn't hear it. And the waitress took the bun off. Are you there?
Did you just say that the server took the bun?
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. It sounds like there's some sort of interference there.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Did you say that the servers removed the bread?
Yeah, well, so my brother said, while I was whispering to my wife and she was whispering to me, my brother said to the server, "You can just take it off." And so she did. And why wouldn't she? I think she should have,
How does the server looking at? What time was this?
She was a black lady. And I don't know, late afternoon-ish. We just kind of strolled in.
So this was in the afternoon.
Yes, and so the server took the bun off because my brother said it was okay, and in my opinion, it was as well. But we were whispering back and forth when he said this, so my wife didn't get a chance to say that it wasn't. But she took it off and put the patty on. And when this happened, she just kind of walked away, and we were still whispering, and then and she was telling me all these things that I was supposed to ask, but she walked away too fast and I couldn't ask them. And this will come into play later, right?
Okay.
Okay. So my wife gets this burger back, and so it's a fresh burger in my eyes. It's got 2 patties, 1 bun, 2 buns, I guess. 1 bottom bun, 1 top bun, right? And it's a double cheeseburger. And they just brought her the extra patty because they forgot the first one. Or she didn't even ask, I guess.
Oh, okay. That's
And
what
this,
I thought.
Yeah, she didn't even ask. So it's not even like the staff's fault. But that's beside the point. Like, this will all come into play later.
Hold on. I'm going to have to place you on hold.
Oh, no. Honey? Yeah, I'm calling about the burger. They understand.
Hello?
Oh, hi there.
Yes, how may I help you?
Okay, so I was just talking to somebody else about I had a complaint about some of the food. We came in last night, and we were just talking.
Okay, what happened with the?
Yeah, did she give you a rundown, or should I?
She said that you guys said a server took a bun off the burger, but we're just trying to figure out what time did this happen.
It was late afternoon-ish, and that's beside the point. Honestly.
Late afternoon?
Yeah, and that's not even what the complaint is really about.
Okay.
Okay. So I could start from the beginning if you want, or I don't know if she gave you
a
rundown.
Talk to me.
Okay, so basically, I came in with my brother and his wife, and we sat down first. My wife was late. She was working. She couldn't come till later. She came 30 minutes later. But we said, at first we were like, we'll wait for her, but then it took so long that we just they started ordering, and then I didn't want to be a sitting duck, I didn't want to be the one left out, so I decided to order as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and so we all ordered the same thing. We ordered just like a standard cheeseburger. And and which was crazy. We didn't coordinate this beforehand. It just kind of happened that way. And so we were laughing about it. The server was laughing. And it was fine.
About the burger missing the bun.
Oh no! So this will come into play later. But we all ordered the same thing, and my wife came in like 20 minutes after the fact, and she sat down, and the waitress came by, and she said, "Let me guess, the burger," because we all ordered the same thing before she was there, and we all said, "Yep," and we were laughing about it. We were laughing about it, and she was laughing too. So we thought it was okay. So she wrote down, the same thing that we ordered, and she took it back, and my wife didn't say a word. Until all the food came back, and they brought it all out at the same time because we requested that. And basically what happened was we all got the same thing, but we were all eating it. But my wife was she didn't have a bite. She wasn't taking a single bite of this thing, and we were like, "What's going on here?" And let me tell you, it gets crazy. She said, "Well, I didn't want this exactly. You guys just kind of ordered it for me." And she said,
wow.
Yeah. Right? Right?
Okay.
Yeah. And so she said, "I wanted a double." And so we said, "Oh, okay. Let's get her the double." And she whispered this in my ear. She wouldn't tell the waitress herself. She didn't want that kind of spotlight, So she whispered it in my ear, and so then I relayed the message, and I said she would like an extra patty. Right?
Mhm.
And who is this?
This is the same person that you were talking to before.
This sounds like a woman's voice. Was this the original woman? I was speaking? Okay. What happened? What was the point of handing it to the man?
Because we wanted to hear what your point.
I'm getting there, but I had to start from the beginning because somebody else picked up the phone.
Oh, no problem. It's fine. So if you just want to tell me from when you got the burger. And how the server looked, how her hair was, or how tall, maybe.
Yeah.
Then we could
So,
kind of like go look back in our cameras.
She was like 5'5" to 5'8", something like that. Average.
Okay.
And so so they brought the extra patty over, right?
Okay.
And they said, "Can you just take the bun off and we'll just put it on for you?" And she wasn't doing that. And then she whispered in my ear, "Why should I have to do this?"
She whispered in your ear?
Yeah, and this is where it gets confusing.
The server whispered in your ear?
No, my wife did.
Oh, okay.
She did. And so she whispered in my ear, "Why should I have to do this?" when it was their mistake. And
okay.
And I whispered a few things back, and then she whispered back. But while we were whispering, my brother said to the waitress, you can just take the bun off and put it on. And he thought that was fine. His wife thought it was fine. The waitress thought it was fine too. They went ahead and did it. I didn't personally have a problem with it. But this will come into play later. So the waitress took the bun off and put the patty on, and they scooted the plate back on my wife's side of the table, and she was taking bite, and she didn't really notice this whole thing happening. She was whispering in my ear. She assumed that my brother or his wife took the bun off and put the patty on.
Okay.
Right. So she was eating. She ate the whole thing, and she didn't. She said it was good. No problem there. But then later on in the car, it came to fruition, like somebody mentioned that the waitress took the bun off. And as soon as she heard that, she started spitting.
Okay.
As if
well, I think the best thing to do, because there's cameras in the store.
Yeah.
Do you remember what time you said around what time you came yesterday? Because then we can just look back at our
It was
cameras and
late afternoon.
you you want to say like 6 to maybe like 8 o'clock in the afternoon? Is that accurate?
It was just getting dark when we were walking there.
Okay, so probably like 6.
Well, yeah, we were
the sun goes
we're
down
a couple.
around
It was like an hour and a half walk. And it was just getting dark.
Okay, so I'm assuming 6. If you want, I'll just take your phone number and we'll look back through our cameras and we'll see if
Oh, well, that's not even the issue. Like that comes into play later.
Oh, so that wasn't the issue, the fact that with the bun?
No.
Okay.
It's a part of the story. It's a vital part of the story, but it comes into play later.
Okay, I totally understand that, sir.
Yeah.
I feel like we just want to get to like what the issue was so that we can try to find a solution for you.
So the issue basically, eventually it came to light that the server touched the bun.
Okay, so initially the issue was that the server touched the bun and added the patty. That was...
Not exactly.
Okay.
So she heard this and started spitting. Started going. Like,
yeah, no, I understand. I get it. I'm just saying, what was the issue?
Well, I'm getting to it. So we told her this. She started spitting, and then we all said, "What's wrong? What happened?" And she said, she was on her phone while we were talking, having this conversation, right? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm still listening.
Okay, so she was on her phone while we were talking, while we were mentioning that she did this with the bun. And so we thought she was spitting because... Are you there?
We're still here. We're listening.
Okay, great. So she was on her phone looking up... She was on the Denny's website. And she knows Dawn. You know Dawn. She's one of the franchisees, but she knows Dawn. But she was on her phone when we were talking about this, and when we mentioned the patty thing, we thought, this was a problem because she started spitting up. So we called yesterday to complain about this, saying.
Okay.
So we had a complaint, and the complaint was that the server took the bun off and put the patty on. We thought this was the problem, you see. And now what we're doing, so I wanted to call you back and say that was not the problem, and more things have come to light, and you don't have to fire the server or whatever.
Okay, and what else came to light?
So what came to light is that you apparently you guys started using a different ketchup recipe.
Okay, sir. I'm so sorry. We have a lot of work to do today, and we thought the issue was the bun. We thought the issue was the bun, and now you're telling us about a ketchup recipe?
Well, because we called yesterday about the bun, and we thought that was the problem at the time, and clearly that was not the problem. So we wanted to make sure that nobody was getting fired or in trouble over this bun issue, because that wasn't the issue. Okay. I'll probably end it there. But we got Man-Faced Dog with a 5 saying Monolith Bless, Solar Stevo, Stevo, his dogs, and all the Denny's out there. Thank you, Manface Dog. Thank you, everybody that donated. Thank you, everybody that watched and tuned in. Hope everybody had a good time. I had a great time. Yeah, I'm planning doing this Wednesday. I think Wednesday could be the midweek stream. Solar Stevo, says Zachary Bread. Yeah. Was his name Steve? I can't even remember. But shout out to that guy and his dog. Hope his dog gets better. Shout out to Denny's. It's a good place. But thank you all. We're going to do this again very soon. I want to do a midweek stream. You can send me any numbers you want. I'll see if I can construct an idea around it, or if you have an idea around it, that's even better. Saves me a lot of time. But send me whatever if you think it's funny. I read them all, I think, unless it's in spam or something. Bug is coming in with a 20 saying, thanks for the laughs, Vance. You're welcome, and thank you, Bug, for the grand ideas and numbers. Rage Against the Anal Bees with a 10 saying, great stream. Thank you, Rage. Thank you, Rage, for the never-ending support. Shout out Bleech. I see Bleech in the chat. Thank you for all the thumbnails. Everybody go watch The Palace. Bleech is working on it. It's good shit. He's coming on up in the world. Okay, that's about it. Peace out. Everybody have a good night, and we'll see you most likely Wednesday or Thursday. We'll see. But we're going to see you midweek. Later.